And welcome back. This is Old Man Jenkins in another episode of Stellaris. So, last episode, we finally got our second planet underway. Here we go. Emariska Thornwood. And right now, they are currently colonizing Thornwood. I did see another planet here and the side system. So, that is something that we're going to want to look at. Carnival protesters. So that is something that we're going to want to take a look at next. I want to capture that system. You can see we're getting near my empire size. I'm going to stop around 85 or so to kind of give me a little bit of breathing room as we really try to push this expansion. So let's see what we have here.
Protests are springing up across Star's End. These large and colorful assemblies have gathered in support of singularly frivolous issues, from the right to hold public dances inside financial institutions to which colors should be painted onto our defense platforms. The protests are not violent, but they are noisy. The same cannot be said for the general public, however, who, rather than being inconvenienced, seem instead to be enjoying the quirky demonstrations.
Okay, this is interesting. We should get to the bottom of this.
Anomaly
I don't
found.
really care about. Okay, we'll leave that be for now. I noticed that my energy credits are at 0. So I'm not producing anymore. Some of that is because I did deploy our fleet over to Xerinix to deal with this hostile force right here. But I think once we get them redocked, we should be good on that. That is something that I will be watching. And then as we scoop up these resources here, 6 here, 5 here, that number should start to improve. So the Stalker is completed. We have that research. There's nothing more to do here.
System survey complete.
What do I want to focus on here? We can send the Stalker over here to let's build those mining stations. And then we can go ahead and collect on this world over here. Samhain is free. I'm interested into what is the choke point. I think it's this. We're going to go here to here. Actually, we're going to go straight there. Okay, Samhain, I want you to survey this system. Because I feel like that's a choke point. And if it is, I'm going to lock that down. Okay. The Manifesti.
The protests on Star's End have ceased almost as suddenly as they began. Rumors about their origins abound, but many whispers speak of a group called the Manifesti. This enigmatic collective seems to have responsible for a number of provocative art projects in recent years.
Alright, let the players have their fun. Let me sell some of this. Alright.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Okay, we are in a fight. Let's take a look. The Lampkin is still en route. It's going to take us about 200 days to get there, so we still got a ways to go. Moon ring wall. What's this report?
The shattered remnants of an ancient ring world encircle the star of the Dawkins system. Any planetary bodies that may once have existed here must have been used as building material during this megastructure's construction. No evidence hinting towards who originally built this marvel of engineering has been found.
That is amazing.
Research complete.
So what do we get here? Assembly patterns. Rapid iteration in construction simulation determines the optimal component assembly patterns for each building project at a time. Okay, so planetary builds be plus 25%. Okay, I will go with this.
Complete.
Geometric fracking, powered exoskeleton, science ship, alloy course, unlock component of thresher, unlock station, star-based defense station, mineral costs, building mineral costs for persisting. I don't know quite what I want to do here. I'm gonna go with ion thrusters. Okay. Alright, so peace and prosperity. What is this?
Technology continues to progress on Paka Papa, as industrialization takes their society to new heights. Their most recent breakthrough in engineering has revolutionized their use of transportation and brought them a step closer to planetary unification. Defying our prediction models, Paka Papa is now a unified world. Pooling their resources, the people have prioritized the well-being of the global community and living standards are rising. Remarkable. This is highly uncommon.
Research
Okay,
complete.
So this actually concerns me. Where is this world? Is it here? No, I think it's where is Papa? Let's go to contacts. Planet species, industrial age, managed by network, go to planet. Indoctrinate society. The speed, disinformation, infiltrate government. Which one? I think is the one that we're at. I'm concerned about the civilization actually rising up and trying to claim the sector. I had an issue where a civilization stole my starbase, and I did not like that. This is a precursor system. Or are these people? This is this civilization here. Now what can I do? Intel level 91. I manage spy network. Increase awareness, spread disinformation. Lowers the awareness level on plan advanced knowledge, indoctrinate society. Invasive studies. I want to take over this planet. By influencing smaller population groups within, our arbors can bring the whole society around to our way of thinking, but that's not me taking it over. Should I reveal our presence? I don't know. I'm gonna let this sit, but in the meantime, I need to be doing something. I'm going to indoctrinate the society. Okay. Technology research.
Construction complete.
Off-world trade. Companies trade across interstellar distances presents a new set of challenges to overcome. It is critical to achieve the transfer of goods from one system to another in a
Research
timely
complete.
and cost-efficient manner. Okay, cool. So new research. All right, so we have a lot of new research to do. So for physics, survey speed, research station output plus 10. I like that. Ship build cost -50. Research speed plus 5. Unlocks component. Let's go to research speed plus 5. All right. So that means I have the blue lasers. Okay. Ground defense planning. Let's see here. Unlock building. Population growth speed plus 10. Starbase capacity plus 2. Available inboards. Monthly info. Satisfying. Let's go ahead and we're going to do population growth speed plus 10. Okay. Alright, so mutually assured destruction.
Our initial scan of this Rainiac system revealed that the planet Stellaris was destroyed by nuclear weapons. The inhabitants annihilated themselves using planet-based weapons so powerful that they even shattered their moon.
Right,
Our
that's
only
interesting.
chance to learn more about what happened is a ship patrolling the system, but it is already targeting us with its missiles.
Okay, that
Option.
is
Battle
unfortunate.
commenced.
Okay, so we are now here. Yeah, should be no, that should be.
Several mining platforms are attached to the large asteroid XR-7-426 in the Chi Crater system. Held together by chains and hooks, these platforms have several drill arms that can be remotely operated. A small bay has already been carved out of the asteroid, likely to be used as a storage area for newly mined minerals until they can be picked up. It looks like whoever started mining this asteroid left in a hurry, leaving the platforms surprisingly intact.
Okay, so curious, discovery
Research
is-
complete.
Okay. So we should be taking this group out, not a problem.
No life signs were detected aboard the vessel, so while clearly an AI, the ship repeatedly prioritized self-preservation over optimal combat effectiveness. The ship sent a brief message a moment before destruction. Why? It is unclear if this was the start of the question why the inhabitants of Stellaris incinerated themselves or why we destroyed the AI ship. The technology is rudimentary by our standards, but we may gain some insights by disassembling the remains. Or because it valiantly performed its duty, we honor the AI by renaming the planet after its lone defender. Option 1, pick apart the debris. Option 2, rename the planet.
That is a nice chunk of unity, but I don't quite need it. We're gonna pick apart the debris. That's just who we are.
Envoy Kara Wallace has identified the Beta aliens as a nomadic civilization known as the Sothan Corsairs. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the new Ares system that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no Sothid central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capability of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic.
Okay, so
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
all right, let's see here.
We are the Sothids, and we are the favored servants of She of the Void, the all-seeing, ever-knowing, and above all vengeful supreme being that lords over space. It was she that bade us give up our ancestral planetary home eons ago, to take up residence in her eternal domain, the cold depths of space, so that we could hunt unbelievers and appease her through sacrifice.
Oh, brother.
Alas, the doctrinal wars have sapped our strength and we are now a divided people, struggling to divine the true path she would have us walk. Thus, many of our warriors are willing to fight your battles, for a price.
So we have some mercenaries. What do we have here?
A subversive dialect has taken root within our art centers and educational institutions.
Ah, the manifesti.
Its origins lie in another project penned by the manifesti. Linguists note that in this so-called slurp speak, all words relating to our economy have been replaced with expressive grunts. More worryingly, its many and colorful insults all seem to derive from the names of prominent military figures. This has drawn formal complaints from the individuals' families.
Cool. Okay, let's get the fleet back into Terminus. So let's get the fleet docked up. Repair fleet. Okay. This construction ship is done, but bone rare crystals and trade value. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can build here. No. We are going to move this construction ship over here and build the starbase. The Hello Wayne, we're going to go here. Let's survey the system. And let's kick this up to slow. We have an envoy that's free, so we should go to the situation model. But before we do that, let's see what this is.
We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Chi Craterus system. For now, we have codenamed them Beta aliens, until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications.
Okay, that is interesting. A lot of aliens. Alright, so we have the new aliens. Well, let's take a look at the new aliens first. We'll look at that. Show first contact. Kara, you are up again. Okay. You can take care of the new aliens. Alright, so the Grand Archive.
Our scientists believe our latest acquisition, Missile of the Lone Defender, would be worthy of putting on public display in the context of a grand archive. Beginning this venture will require some initial investment, but its potential cultural and scientific returns could be priceless.
Yes, we can go ahead and pursue the Grand Archive. This first contact, we are good here.
More life form
Some of
encountered.
that. Let's sell some of that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Our empire is at 77. We are looking good. I think we're going to try to claim this world here in Xanax. And then also lock down this world here in Hashtud. And where were those other aliens? Okay. Looks like they're over here. Those mercenaries.
Preliminary surveys of Chi Craterus I uncovered significant evidence that the planet was once inhabited. Large urban centers rest torn apart and overran by flowing lava, significantly damaged and slowly melting. Evidence of atomic-level technology was also found, indicating a fairly advanced pre-FTL civilization.
Alright, so let's go to normal speed here.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Samling has a new negative trait. Okay. He's gonna hurt my monthly unity. Hello, settings. Cancel that and reset. Okay, so first contact. Let's see.
Although their dwellings on habitat stations would suggest an advanced society, Envoy Kara Wallace is unsure whether we are indeed dealing with an intelligent life form.
Another set of
They seem
mercenaries.
unremittingly hostile, so much so that a stable society seems almost unthinkable.
Kara, you
Investigation.
bring out the
We have
worst in
observed
people, huh?
several displays of pure barbarism.
Okay.
They seem to have a language, but our linguists are still working on deciphering it so we can make sense of this display.
Okay, yes, we must be watchful. Take care of that. Somebody leveled up. Minister of Defense. Let's see, what do we get? Military Billsby, stability from soldier jobs, orbital bombardment. We want to go for Admiral. Okay. We want that ship weapon damage. And pause. Alright, we are moving quite a lot.
Have unveiled their most public
Manifesting
exhibition to
Panorama.
date. A new and extremely popular interactive experience on Star's End invites visitors to manipulate reflections and images of themselves, and to create distorted collages of political figures, some from other galactic empires. Critics herald these pieces as casting unnecessarily and harsh light upon our sense of self. The exhibition has also inspired a number of other satirical works both on domestic issues and on panspecies relations. Debate amongst our social researchers is lively. More conservative voices urge caution.
I think that's a bold statement. I do anything for the research. Thank you. Let's take a look. Let's go to slowest. I think we can have time for an upgrade. So fleet management, ship designer. One side for I think we have blue lasers here. Yes. All right, good. I'll do enough to upgrade those. And we don't have enough power. Interesting. Okay, so meantime, we're gonna switch out. Oh, I did want to upgrade those deflectors. Okay. I'm gonna need to research
Construction
additional
complete.
reactors. This one, yes. The mass points, we're good. I don't have any new mass drivers. We can update.
Construction complete.
Oh, striker. These are our medium red lasers. Medium blue. Is this auto update? Auto upgrade. I don't want to auto upgrade. And that's all we can do because we don't have enough power. Noted. Alright, rogue colony. I do not like this.
Plucky explorers. Our empire's exploration and colonial expansion is a careful and methodical process of system charting, planetary surveys and political organization to settle new colonies. This system works well to ensure our colonial efforts are focused on those worlds best suited for our people and strategic interests. For many, however, this organized method is much too slow, and every year ships set out into the depths of uncharted space in hopes of finding a virgin world to settle. Most of these unauthorized ventures end in failure, and the loss of those who set out. However, sometimes these plucky explorers are fortunate enough to find a habitable world. This appears to be the case for a small group of settlers that left our empire some time ago, as we have just received a transmission indicating they may have settled a world far outside our empire.
That is interesting. Alright. Let them go. Oh, archaeological site discovered. We're not doing those yet. Okay, so the stalker is finished here. We can go ahead. Go to Starbase here. The Archimedes is finished there. I can't build anything yet. So we're going to go ahead and build research stations and mining stations here. What is this out here? Oh, shroud. Okay. Alright, we can speed this up.
Anomaly found.
He'd be for now. Well, we want to upgrade first and then we'll repair. Okay.
An optimization in our hyperlane detection systems allowed us to notice a faint hyperlane that previously eluded us, allowing the detection of an unexplored solar system, nicknamed Anansi.
Situation log updated.
That is curious. Okay, the manifest.
Rumors abound that a new faction may be formed, inspired by so-called manifestism. Its proponents speak of contradictory and bizarre causes, such as free movement of rivers and greater personal autonomy for munitions. Existing factions complain that their own events are being disrupted by these manifestists, whose spurious queries are interfering with acts of everyday governance.
Yeah, that is interesting. Okay. So, espionage, what's happening here? Okay, cool.
Our work to influence the pre-FTL inhabitants of Hidden Pearl has reached its zenith. Our operatives are now ready to bring our own cultural values to bear on Imasaran society. Option: commence operation. Time alone will show how lasting our effect may be on the Imasaran, however initial projections look promising. Imasaran's advocates have already taken up our ideas as keenly as if they were their own. Our select group of operatives, all highly skilled in the art of educational debate, work to enlighten community groups and educational institutions across the moon. Their efforts have led to the establishment of research centers, educational funds, and even a new art movement.
Okay, we will come back to that. This new faction has been founded on literally 1%.
A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Nexus Accord. They call themselves the Manifesti Convolution. Their members have sparked colorful protests on various issues, demanding a more expressive and egalitarian society.
Okay, so indoctrinated society. What is this?
Construction complete.
I need to slow this down for a second.
The drones of a major colony on Paka Papa were unexpectedly roused for battle today. Our agents mistakenly applied the wrong pheromone when trying to pass off as local menial drones, which lead to a stampede. The Esikela Karen hive appears unusually sensitive to our pre-prepared pheromones. If we orchestrate further explosive interactions between local colonies, there could be much to learn. Whatever signal we send next, it must be the right one. Option: study their reaction to controlled pheromone releases.
Well, alright, let's study their reaction. Alright, so pre-sapient species found. What is this?
The dense tropical foliage of Hostud 2 hides what scientist Hello Wayne of the NXSE Hello Wayne calls a proto-civilization. The lithoid beings that make up this nascent society are still far behind the evolutionary curve, but their social order seems to be underpinned by the beginnings of intelligible language and abstract thought. Scientist Hello Wayne suggests that these particular creatures may prove a suitable testbed for technologies intended to induce rapid evolution.
Alright, that is something to keep in mind for the future. This planet is not going to look like it's going to be that close. Another 30% planet, which is unfortunate for us. Okay, a couple of things are going on. I'm not worried about this faction. Oh, actually, maybe I should be. They are up to 30%. We will see. The Artemis has finished here. That's a construction ship. Let's put on these minerals. What is this here? Faction support approval. Okay. That is interesting. I look like I have something here. First contact. Here we go.
Having decoded what counts as a language among them,
Ships
Envoy
upgraded.
Kara Wallace has identified the new aliens as a nomadic civilization known as the Polarian Marauders. They occupy a number of large space stations in and
Anomaly
around the
found.
Jaltham system that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no Polarian central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capability of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace.
Okay, that is no.
They can talk,
contact.
and they want to talk to us.
Outsiders. We are the Polarians. Unlike the star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all of the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Polarian territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you have need of mercenaries, as well as the means to pay for them.
Alright. Interesting. Okay, we're getting more aliens intraminus. Let's put this on pause. We're reaching the end of the episode, but I want to go through and clean up all of this stuff. So we got everything upgraded. Our fleet is at 1.2k, and everything's repaired. That's good to go. Construction complete. Alright, we have made first contact. So let's see here. Let's get it. So the Stalker has taken over that system. We need to lock down this and this. Okay, that's good to know. Let's put an observation post. I think we are good. Oh, let's go ahead and get this envoy assigned. Kara. Let's see here. Situation logs. How aliens. Oh man. I don't really want to meet the town. I don't want to meet. Let's just focus on Terminus, because I hate to meet these aliens and then it turns out they're a civilization close by. I'm not really want to deal with them just yet. So we're going to focus on these aliens in the Terminus system. Kara, you are up again. Marauder here, Marauder there. We are doing pretty good. We haven't found a lot of habitable planets. I'm hoping this one, once it gets surveyed, it stays orange. A lot of these that get surveyed, they're going to red, which is about 30%. They will get colonized, but just not anytime soon. So they're still good to have. In the next episode, I think we're gonna lock down this territory, and I'm going to maybe start the slow expansion a little bit, because I'm going to be hitting the top of my empire number, and I still have a lot to kind of fill in within our borders. So I'm going to say we lock down this, and we're locked for now. We should be good on expanding there. And then we lock down here. We should be good on expanding there. And I will lock down this L gate system because I do want to have that L gate. We'll lock down the L gate system. And I'm going to say we'll slow it down just a little bit until we get more breathing room on our empire cap and just start to do a lot of investigation and growing the empire. Thorn's world is almost finished colonizing. We will build this up. This will be an industrial district for right now. I want to make it maybe research also, so we'll see. I'm thinking about making that a research world. We do have some threats here. 1565. We're getting close to be able to handle that. I need to get this fixed. This max, because I think because we're coming peace, that's affecting our max fleet size. Let's see here. Yeah, we're coming peace is -20. So we will need to start to build a couple more anchorages and star bases. Additionally, this here, we're not going to be able to deal with them for quite a while. That's nearly 30,000. So this episode did run long, but I'm glad you stayed with me. And I just want to say thanks to all the amazing sponsors who help make this channel possible. Our business sponsors, coffeecakeandtalk.com, Paper Media, and G7publishing.com. And a big thanks to our wonderful supporters for always having our back. Your support truly keeps this channel going. Thanks for your support. And if you haven't checked out his channel on YouTube, please do. It is a great channel. So if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like this video. It helps more than you know, really does. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join our growing community. And drop a comment below. Your feedback and ideas mean everything. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and happy gaming. See you in the next one.